heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey there friends, Eric Andreas, your Guitar Sage here. Today we're going to learn how to play Mrs. Robinson by Simon and Garfunkel, a really cool, simple song. We're using 5 or 6 chords out of our 9 essential chords. You've heard me talk about this a lot. Why? I'm trying to emphasize to you that if you know these 9 essential chords, you can play millions of songs, okay? And that's what we're including here. If you don't know what those are, there's a link below. It's free. You can go there. It's the first 30 lessons I teach all my students here in Nashville. Been doing it for decades, and it'll help you a ton with this, as well as strumming rhythm and all that good stuff. Otherwise, you're back. You know these chords. You know how to strum and all that good stuff. Here we go. Okay, so we really only have 2 parts to this song, and the chords that we're using in here, I'll throw some of them out. E major, A7, D7, G, C, G/B, I'll explain that in a minute, and an A minor. I think that's it, okay? And so there's some of the chords out of the 9 essential chords. And again, we got 2 parts here, really. We got this part in the beginning, and I'm gonna add this cool little chord noodling bit here that goes like this. Okay, that's played probably by a baritone guitar or bass or something. I forgot anymore now. I just learned this song by ear. And I know that melody's in there. Except it's an E major chord. But we can play this on the guitar while we're playing the chords. Pretty cool, right? So we're playing both guitar parts. So it starts off with this E. Okay, so let's talk about that. That's the first part, okay? And then I kind of squished into the chorus there. But really, the verse is this E major. A7, D7, G, C, G/B. We'll explain that in a minute. A minor. E7, and then we're into the, we could say the D7 is really part of that verse still, and then the chorus would start on the G. Okay, so let's talk about that. So regular E major, A7, D7, da 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 da, G, da da. Our walk down, which goes C, G/B, A minor, E again, and D7, okay? So let's talk about that walk down, because I'm sure you got the E major, you got the A7, you got the D7 and the G, and then our walk down is a C, G/B, which means a G chord slash put a B in the bass. So here's the G chord, here's the G in the bass, here's the B in the bass. Somewhere out there's a kid with perfect pitch saying that's not a B, it's a C sharp. I know. Capoed, right? So we're calling it a B as well as calling this a G chord, but for those with perfect pitch, you're gonna have to deal, okay? I've had some students with perfect pitch, and it's quite funny because they're like, your B string's out of tune. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but you can't play guitar, so zip it and play, okay? Perfect pitch is great, but it ain't everything. And in fact, you can still suck at an instrument. Okay, a little PSA there, public service announcement. Okay, so we're done with the verse there, right? So we got the C, G/B, A minor. Now, something that I do almost always to replace that G/B is I'll go. And what what this is, it's an E minor 7. E minor 7 chord, but I play the B in the bass. For me, almost always, it sounds better than the G/B, but a lot of people will say G/B because that's just what they know. But to me, sounds better than, and it's easier to grab. So, and then there's our E and our D7. So now we're into, and here's to you, Mrs. Robinson, right? So from the D7, we're acting like we're going straight into the chorus here, which is going to start on the G. And here's to you, G. This is E minor. Jesus, G. It's not Jesus chord. I'm saying Jesus. Jesus loves you, E minor. You know, C. Whoa, whoa, whoa. D. God bless you, please. Mrs. Robinson says G, E minor. Heaven, G, E minor. For those who pray, C. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. So notice, basically we did the exact same thing, but instead of going from C to D, we went from C to E to A minor. Hey, hey, hey. Then we're back to the key of E major. So this is pretty cool because essentially what they're doing is they're changing keys. You didn't ask me to tell you this, but I'm telling you anyhow. They really change keys because really this song's in the key, the verse is in the key of E. And there's an A7, you know, and then God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Now we're in the key of G. So it really goes back and forth between these two keys. So if you find yourself being a little confused about chordal structure and that sort of thing, because we're changing keys in the middle of it every time. Verse, chorus, changing keys every time. 2 keys. Key of E major, key of E, key of G major. And that's considering the capo. So otherwise, we're actually in the key of F sharp and the key of A. Trivial knowledge, you just came here to learn the chords, right? Hey, I'm Eric Andreas, your guitar sage. Please let me know how I can help. Again, that 30 lessons that I teach all my students that you can find in the link below, it's free. It's going to help a ton with what you do. There's honestly no tricks to it. You get in there, you're learning, and hooray, everybody's happy. I built this for my 30-year anniversary of teaching guitar, and I wanted to do this for the world, for folks in China and India and everything else, and they can learn, and they're off to the races, all right? If you like this video, hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and all those happy places. Please let me know how I can help. You can leave your comments below. Spay and neuter your animals. Don't trust the man. Be kind to one another. See ya. And his